Hi guys and girls, King Lear here from Rosita Checkpoint, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. So last episode, we completed the tutorial. We signed ourselves up as an official adventurer of the Adventurers Guild. So now we are ready to begin the main story, and as we can see by this icon above her head, she has a main story quest for us. So let's have a chat to her and see what she wants us to do. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheorite. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheorite Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheorite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, visit the Lancers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the polearm. Speak with Gillian and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armour, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parcemontre and listen well to his counsel. That is a name. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Anna. May Nofika guide your path. Ah, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. Okay, so 3 tasks to complete. The Aetheorite, the market board, and visit our Lancers Guild, so our class guild as well. I know about that. I know about that. I know about that. Okay. This is a rested area, as you can see by the moon down there. So if I log out in this area, I will receive rested experience. So the more time I spend logged out, the more rested experience I have, which will help me level up quicker after a break. So here is the Aetheorite. This is our first objective. It is a massive crystal. Pretty sweet looking, so let's interact with that then. And attune to it. Done. We are attuned. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following your instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nicia of the Wood Whalers. I know a thing or two about the Aetheorite. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetheorites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetheorites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Truly few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the aetherytes found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Return learned. So that is now my home, and I can use the return spell to travel back there. So what I'm going to do is go into my actions and drag the return spell onto my bar, so I can click that to return to New Gridania at any time. Awesome. So our next objectives are all in Old Gridania. So let's head up to the next part of the town. I want to turn off the second quick bars. How do I do that again? Hotbar settings. Hide unassigned slots. There we go. That's making things look a little neater now. So let's head into Old Gridania, the second part of the city, the original part of the city, I'm guessing, by its name. I don't know. But that would seem to make sense. And here we go. We are heading into the market area now, where everyone is selling things. And here is Possum on Trade, my second objective. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Possum Entree, master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does naught for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If, on the other hand, you had some tasty morsel to curry my favour, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Miyun's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, lass. I smell that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. Alright, let's give him the eel pie. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I am a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you'd best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armour. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls directly south of here. You will be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear the defective straps and the like. If it is potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked by widely travelled Ul'dan merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things among their myriad of wares I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is to select the stalls that meet your needs, then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all. And I am weary of talking. Unless you have another eel pie? Just the one, I am afraid, buddy. Just the one. He has another quest for me. It's a side quest. I'm going to do the majority of them off camera and just stick to the main story on camera. His quest is just to buy something off a shop, I think. Actually, it'd be interesting to show that. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to state your curiosity. Very well, if you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to the Lancers Guild. It just so happens I'm going that way anyway, so that's actually works out quite well. There is much more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Guled, and she may even see fit to reward you. So I need to buy 3 items and deliver them to the Lancer Guild. So this will give me a chance to show you how the shops work and get the quest done, since I'm going to the Lancers Guild anyway. Sorry lass, we ain't open yet. Oh, one of Parsimon-Trey's. Well then, what was this? You said you wanted a bone spearhead? Here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. Here's another one. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good Master Parsimon-Trey, you say. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? May I take this opportunity to say it is an honour and a privilege to serve you. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will of course inform Master Parsimon-Trey that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? So she's just giving it to us, but here's the shops here. You can see the items you're purchasing here. You can see the price over here. And the amount of them you currently have here. So if I want to buy a potion, for example, there's the tooltip for it. I can increase and decrease the quantity, and then the price will change based off that. And if I were to buy one, it'll tell me there is one in my bag. That's the basics of shops. So let us get the last thing and then head towards the Lancers Guild. You got discerning eyes, miss. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of Parsimon-Trey. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Parsimon-Trey makes enemies, apparently. So there we go, we have the 3 items. We can head to the Lancers Guild and deliver them, since we're going that way anyway. And this is who wants them. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsimon-Trey. Here's your spearhead, your beeswax oil, and your rope. So soon? I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsimon-Trey is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mould yourself in his image, if you have any aspirations as a merchant. So we're earning 110 experience, 111 gil, and 5 earth shards. Here is our main story then. Gillian at the Lancers Guild. Welcome to the Lancers Guild. I see you brought your own spear. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. She sounds like she's trying to sell me something. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting. And with game ever plentiful in the 12swood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals here since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that their myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalised at all, owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Misdale, nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persist to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you have a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedure. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Excellent, I shall let Guildmaster Wayne know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray, make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there. So here is the training area. There's some people exercising here, working out. There's some people practicing their lancing. But here's who we're looking for, the Guildmaster, so let's have a chat to him. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. Though you have doubtless brandished a spear before this day, and perhaps even in earnest, you still have a long way to go before you may call yourself a Lancer in sooth. In my capacity as Guildmaster, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we lancers forego plate, favouring armour of leather and chain. Such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement, so they're quick buggers. A lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defences. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a lancer make. Faced with unfavourable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the true meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds that he might pierce the enemy's line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild is striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Yes, I do. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within us. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Wayne, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I hereby assign you your first task. A trial, to be precise. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and brandish your spear with reckless abandon. The squirrels, ladybugs and funguars that roam just outside the city should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each and then report back to me. So he's not going to let us join until we complete a quest for him. Way of the Lancer. But we talked to all 3 people required. So now we're going to go back and turn in this main story quest. I'm going to attune to this Aetheorite of the Lancers Guild. And what that allows me to do is, if I right click on it, I could teleport to any other Aetheorites that I've attuned to in this town. So I'm going to go back to the Aetheorite Plaza, next to the Carline Canopy. That saves me running all over town. I can just teleport back and forth between the points of interest, which is very handy. So we are going this way. It's raining. Lovely. Just what I needed, a bit of rain. And we'll head back in and turn this quest in then. There's quite a few adventurers around. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little task, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It is best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of the citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial things may seem. I am thankful that you are an obliging sort, Hannah. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. 50 experience and 107 gil. That's our introduction to the town completed. Now, she does have another class quest for us. However, I cannot accept it until level 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around off camera, do a bit of leveling, pick up some side quests, and we'll continue on from there. I will keep recording when I go to do the class quest, because the class is kind of your second main story in this. It teaches you your skills, and it has its own story built into it as well. So I will record that, but I'm going to head around, pick up some side quests and stuff like that, and try and get a bit of experience before we continue. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying this journey through Eorzea and Final Fantasy XIV. The next episode will have some combat, don't worry. Hit subscribe if you're enjoying this and you want to keep up with the series, and check us out on Facebook and Twitter as well. Tweet me at Proceed to Checkpoint. Or, no, at Proceed YouTube, giving out the wrong Twitter name there. If you're enjoying this, and let me know if you want me to look at any part of the game that I don't touch upon. And I will see you next time.